Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have this really pretty cool duochrome look that I created with the Mani MUA palette. I've been meaning to do a look with the Insomnia shade in this palette because it's just absolutely beautiful. So it's this color in the corner here. It's a duochrome brown with a blue. It's absolutely amazing. So I created this really nice smoky, flirty smoky eye today. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Starting off with our face, today I'm going to be using a new primer I have recently acquired, and it is called the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It looks like this. It feels pretty nice. I actually quite like it. It definitely glows through matte foundations, which I wear a lot of, and I really enjoy it. So I'm going to use the Artiste Oval 8. I'm just going to apply that to my face. I wore this primer underneath the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it actually performed really well. As in, everyone knows the Double Wear is an amazing coverage, like stay all day kind of foundation, and it still shined through that foundation. I was really happy with it. So I'm still trying it out though underneath other foundations, and I just really like it. It's not too much, just gives the skin a nice glow. Next up, we're going to go in with our foundation, and this is another new foundation. I've just been buying so many new foundations, and to be honest, I probably don't need them all, but I do enjoy trying out new foundations. I got stuck in a rut of wearing the same foundation all the time, and I would just run out and have to repurchase. So I thought, if I buy a number of foundations that I like all of them, then I can switch them up every day. So today I'm going with the All Day Luminous or Weightless foundation, and I am in the color Light 2 Mont Blanc, which is my color in most things, light or pale or 1 or 2, you know, super pale, as if you can't tell, I'm quite pale. This foundation is quite runny, so I do use a bit of it. But I do use it on the Artiste brush as well, which has got the primer on it. So I'm just going to dab it on there and cover my face. Okay, I feel like that is covered quite well. I feel like it does match my skin. I feel like it's a little bit dark. However, it is really hard to match my skin as well. So I feel like that will have to do. Once that is done, I'm going to go on and conceal any spots on my face that just need some extra coverage, and I'm using Light 2, which is the vanilla shade in the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I do believe these are the same color. This one's just called Vanilla. So I'm just going to place that on the spots that just need more coverage, which is like this area on my cheeks. Which is just basically acne scarring anyway. And I'm just going to do it around my mouth here and on my smile lines. I've been using new skincare recently, and I've found that it has made such a difference. I've switched up my skincare routine as well. So along with using new products, and call me lazy, I guess, because I never ever cleaned my face in the morning, but I started cleaning my face in the morning. And how many other people actually clean their face in the morning? I don't know, but I just never did it. So I clean my face in the morning and overnight time. So for nighttime I use Clinique acne skincare, and in the morning I just use apple cider vinegar that's diluted with some water, and it's really been working, and I really love it. Anyway, obviously things apply a lot nicer to my face now that there's not a lot of bumps. So yeah, I'm gonna let the concealer on my face sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with a shade that's lighter, or somewhat lighter than my skin, just underneath my eyes. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. And then I'm going to get a smaller Artiste brush, which looks like this. It's an oval 6. And I'm just going to dab that underneath my eye, just for maximum coverage and just for a tiny, subtle little highlight. Okay, so now the under eye area is blended in. I'm actually just going to go back in with the same brush and just dab in, or pat it, I guess, my face concealer, just to make sure all the edges are blended and everything's sitting nicely. Next up, while my eyes are still kind of damp, I guess you could say, I've got the RCMA No Color Powder, and I've got a damp beauty blender. Well, this is the Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just going to bake underneath my eyes. Then with the same oval 8 brush, I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation, and I'm just going to get that all on the brush, and I'm going to set the rest of my face and the other concealer. Can everyone else just appreciate how funny baking looks on the face? Okay, so I've let my under eye bake for a little bit now. I'm just going to wipe that off with a clean brush. This is a Arbonne Precision brush. I'm just going to wipe that off. Okay, now we're looking quite plain face, or my boyfriend likes to call it blank face, which is quite true. We're going to go and put some more definition to our face. I'm going to go to my go-to bronzer for the moment, which is the Tarte Park Ave Princess in the matte formulation with an angled brush. This is the Large Angled Contour F40 by Sigma. I'm just going to apply this off camera and I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, so I've bronzed up my face a little bit. I don't like too much bronzer. I feel like because I'm quite pale most times, bronzer kind of can look muddy on me. I don't know. So I've put a little bit of bronzer on. And I am going to put some blush on. I do have the Tarte Bling It On palette here with all these pretty colors. Don't mind me while I blind you with my lighting, sorry. But I'm going to put on a fairly neutral looking blush, just because I feel like I'm going to do something pretty cool on the eyes. I think. I don't actually know what I want to do on the eyes, but I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to look good or not, but we're going to try. With that being said, I'm probably going to wear this blush here called Smashing. And it's just a pretty cool, like, neutral pink kind of color. I kind of wear it often because it is just one of those colors that looks really, really nice on my skin and kind of goes with everything for me. Anyway, so I'm going to go into that one. I'm using a blush brush by Arbonne. Again, they have some pretty cool brushes. I'm going to put some of that on there and put some of that on my face. Now we're going to go in with a highlighter. Everyone is banging on about highlighters, and I've always highlighted my face and like have enjoyed it. I don't know, I just didn't pick up on the trend. I'm not one of those cool peeps. But I'm going to highlight nonetheless, and do it in the way I normally do. So I'm using Becca Opal, and I'm using the Oval 6. This will distribute a lot of product, so I do not pick up a lot. And these are very dense brushes as well, so they place it very, very nicely and very well pigmented. They place all the product. They don't absorb much product is what I'm getting at. So I just put a little bit on the brush, and I'm just going to place that on my cheekbones. Okay, highlight is on and it looks pretty good. I switched to using this brush that I use to wipe off my bake, because it definitely blends it a bit better than what the Oval 6 does. Can you hear that? Can you? That is my dog chewing on some bones. So if you hear any clinkling or chewing or bones, that's this bitch. hating. Or it's her colour. Anyway, now that I have placed it, I'm also going to highlight the tip of my bridge of my nose, my forehead, my lip, and my chinny chin chin. So just grabbing a little bit on that brush again. I'm going to hit the bridge of my nose real lightly. The center of my head, my forehead here, really lightly though. I'm not putting as much on as I did on my cheekbones. Hit my chin. And then on my pinky finger, just going to hit my cupid's bow. And that's the face done for the moment. Actually, no, it's not. I lie a lot. I'm going to contour. I've got my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. Using the brush I initially used to highlight. Just going to make sure there's no highlighter left on it, to be honest. And I'm going to grab the real side of this brush just here. I'm going to put that in this color called Subconscious. This puppy dog dough. And with the side of the brush, just on this side here, I'm going to rock that back and forth in the powder really, really lightly, and then just run that underneath my cheekbone. Really, really lightly. I'm not going for a super duper cut like contour, just something really lightly, just for an extra little bit of definition. So that's what it looks like. And then just blending it out with the flat part. And the face is done. With that being said, the face being done, I always like to set my face twice. I don't know why. I feel like it just holds a bit better. So I'm going to go in with my setting spray. This is, I like rotate between 3 of them that I've got. This is the Slay All Day Setting Spray by Gerard Cosmetics. And this is the peach flavored one. So I'm just going to spritz my face with this guy. Okay, so the setting spray I have let sink into my skin, and it's feeling good and nice, and I feel great. What I'm going to do is go ahead and do my eyebrows. I will do them off camera though, because it's a bit of a tedious thing. Oh, my battery's dying. Send help. But I will switch my camera off. I will do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are now done. I used the Colourpop brow gel in black and brown. I then set them with a little sample of Gimme Brow that I received and in the colour 1. Next, I am going to start doing my eyeshadow. I've done a look with this palette before, the Main MUA palette. However, it was like a red looking look with this shade here. What I'm going to do today, I think I'm going to use this Insomnia color along with the other many beautiful colors in this palette. So starting, don't mind me, starting off with this light color. Ooh, maybe not. That one's, yeah, nope, not that one. Starting off with this color here called Beaches and Cream. I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush and just going to put that all over my eyelids. So I just run that all over the eyelid and underneath as well, because we can't neglect underneath. Next, I'm going to go with this color here called Sora on the same blending brush. Just going to place that in my crease. Okay, that's now blended all over the face, and I'm going with the next. Just shot my fingers in it. Okay, I'm gonna go with the next color called Frappe on the same brush. I'm gonna place that basically in the same area where I placed Sora, however, just a little bit closer to the crease. I'm going to leave the crease blending there because I don't want to overdo it. I do want to make sure it's very blended, but I also want to see what it looks like with the color on it as well. So I'm just going to make sure everything is blended, and then we're going to move to the lid shade. Okay, so I've blended some extra and I feel like it looks quite blended out, quite blown out, but we will clean up any edges after. Gonna use quite a stiff brush that will pick up a lot of pigment. This is a Morphe brush. And I'm going to, this is the first time I'm using this. I've got the loose pigment of this and I love it, but I have not tried this pressed form yet. So we'll see how we go. Don't mind my dog making a lot of noise. Okay, so getting it, kind of packing it on this brush, to be honest, there's a lot on there. I do want to make sure I get the pigment because I really want that duochrome to come through. I'm going to get it on this brush and very carefully place it on my eye. Okay, I've placed the pigment now and it's a very harsh line because I don't want to be dragging it and creating more fallout that I have already on my face. So I'm just going to wipe this fallout off. This brush still has a little bit of the no color powder on it. And I'm really kind of pressing this pigment. Even though it's a pressed eyeshadow, I just want to make sure I'm not getting it everywhere. I'm going to do that, and then I've got a kind of like a pointed brush. I'm just going to close my eye and come at my eye this way with my brush and softly just diffuse the lines to blend it out a bit. Now, in this palette, there is this dark chocolatey color called Aphrodite, which is actually quite nice. I'm going to get the same pointed crease brush and dip into that, and I'm just going to deepen this outer area here, really on the tip of the brush, and just place it here and blend that out. And I am back. Mind you, a quick jump cut to you means hours waiting for my camera battery to charge. Yes, my camera battery died, so I fed my dog and watched some YouTube videos and messaged my boyfriend while I was waiting for it to charge. But while I was doing that, what I've done here is just blend and lots of blending this Aphrodite color in the corner here right into the outer corner on the upper lid. Now that that's done, using the same brush I was using earlier, which is the pointed crease brush, using the Aphrodite color again, I've got that right on the tip of the point, and I'm going to connect that to the outside here and drag it underneath my eye ever so slightly. Okay, so now that's all blended in. I feel it's quite cohesive, the top and the bottom, nice and warm with that really cool blue duochrome looking deal on the lid. I really like the way it looks. So what I'm going to do is go in with a smaller, dense type of brush. This is a Ben Nye type of brush, and it was for concealer, but you know, who listens to rules these days? I'm going to use this color up the top here, up here, and it's called Luna. Luna Lu, who watches Luna Tuna on YouTube. She's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to place it on my inner corner. I'm going to go in with my eyeliner on the top eyelid and put some false eyelashes on. I'll see how I feel about eyeliner on the bottom. So just creating a nice little wing with my Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. I'll do that. I'm also going to put a pair of false eyelashes on. I'm going to use this pair in the middle here, and they're called The Sinner. These are by XO Beauty. I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've put my eyelashes on. I really think they set off to look with my eyeliner as well, and I've decided against putting any eyeliner in the bottom waterline. I really like this open eye look with this look, so I'm going to keep it at this. And we're going to move on to the lips. So today I've got a lot of lip options, and honestly don't know which ones I'm going to pick because I love them all. But going with this color eye, I think I'm going to go with my nudie colors here. So I've got I'm Nude, and I don't want that one, and Celebrity Skin. Celebrity Skin has got to be one of my favorite nude colors ever. But what I'm going to do with my lips is line them with this Colourpop color in Lumiere. Then I'm going to go in with Celebrity Skin. And then with I'm Nude, I'm just going to put that right in the center of the lips. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed the look. I really enjoyed using this Duochrome color from the Makeup Geek palette. I've only used the red shade to create quite a red smoky eye look, but this Insomnia Pink color is really, really nice. So I thought the clear, the not black waterline was something really, really different for me as well, and I really, really enjoy the way this looks. It makes my eyes look a lot more open, but Lord knows I'll be going back to that black smoky under waterline, because that's just what I do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the look. If you did enjoy, feel free to subscribe or comment to my channel and like the video. I would really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Otherwise, I'll leave my links for any social media if you want to follow me in the description below. And otherwise, I think that's all I've got for you guys. If you like what you see and you want to see more, just subscribe, and I'll see you